Hello everyone, welcome back to my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Azata playthrough. Before I started recording, I just did some of the more mundane crusader management stuff. Basically, I dumped a whole bunch of money into getting more resources and built up the stables in there. I built a citadel here because I was a little worried that this army might go straight for that fort rather than going for Dresden. And I also decided I was going to get another general, but this is her, Chief Agaboya, but she's just going to be the defensive army. I'm not going to use her to attack these armies, especially not now because she's only level 2, but she's there as like a defensive cover in case our main army's too far away and a demon army comes to attack. And then yeah, just move these guys up to Wintersun, which we will now go into. If it will let me. Enter. There you go. So we are here looking for the missing crusaders. We can actually check the journal, I think. Let's do that so we have some context on why we're here. We can have the full kind of narrative of it. Not that. Yeah, find the missing crusaders. When a civilization dies, its settlements slowly turn to ruin, like broken bones turning white in the sun, a skeleton now bereft of any kind of life. This is what happened to Sarkorian, whose numerous settlements are now abandoned and forgotten places where long-dead people once lived. However, something strange is occurring on Dresden's southern border. A crusader patrol has vanished where the settlements of old Sarkorian once stood. What is happening in these lands? The commander must get to the bottom of it. A patrol from Dresden has disappeared without a trace. What happened to the soldiers? Were they killed? Were they kidnapped? Were they deserters? They went missing on the southern road away from the city. It's only sensible to begin the search there. And here we are. Let's do the buffing, as usual. Start with Ember. Just go through all the characters and then the pets. Oh, God, now Warjif's here. The formation's going to be a mess again, isn't it? Okay. You guys go to the back. Albrig, you go at the front. Warjif, you can take a flank. Darren, you and your dog can kind of go in the middle. And then Ivu and... yeah, that's fine. Don't forget to do heroism on the pets too. Give yourself false life, and greater false life, and then mage armor. Can go on everybody. Oh, I was looking at the last recording and I mean I've got it, I had it pretty low already, but I think the music was a tad loud, especially in the Crusader map area. So I've turned down the volume of the music a bit more. We won't do any 1 minute long ones at the moment. We'll wait until we get closer to any potential combat, I think, before we do that.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
I know, Darren, I know. Your turn to do buffs, though. Give everyone bark skin. Again, if Owlcat ever happened to listen to this, if you ever do another Pathfinder game, make this less tedious, please. And now we've got Warjif, we've got some of our other buffs back. He can now give false life to other characters, which is a great benefit of the Vivisectionist, because false life is normally a self-only buff. but he can do it because he has the I can't remember, infusions, because he has the infusion thing that's basically like, oh, his spells are technically potions, I think is the sort of headcanon behind it. Yeah, give yourself dexterity mutagen 2. And then the rest we can wait. Oh, now he's back. We can actually get rid of shield on Nest because Warjif can give it to her. We won't do it now though because I think it actually does take it off it takes it off your character's list even if you haven't actually spent it yet. Okay. Plants withering from an unknown disease.
Success.
Although the blight has consumed certain plants, some magic is protecting the area and preventing the decay from spreading.
I welcome your company.
Okay, get on your dog. Missing Scout's camp. The camp is abandoned, but there are no signs of struggle anywhere. The tracks indicate that the crusaders left willingly. Okay. Maybe they were deserters then? Right, well let's go. Okay, we've got an enemy there. I was about to say let's still do some more buffing, but it's just one Smilodon, so I think we should be fine.
Desna, guide my hand.
I'll do a bless, Darren. Oh, more than one Smilodon. Fair enough. Going straight for Warjif and... Oh, wow. Okay. They really hit you, Warjif. Sorry. Thought he'd have better defense than that. Just go and hit it.
Your corpse.
Ivu. Come on, attack here. Ember, you can do... What do I want you to do? Give Beast's Gift. Give a Nest a bite attack. Cool. Albrig, your time to shine. Perfect. Okay, Warjif.
Cover me, all right?
Attack back. And you try and finish it off, Arushale. Smilodons are more threatening than I gave them credit for, it seems. Now do a prayer, Darren.
Out of my sight!
Oh, perfect, you tripped it. That's what we like to see, because then when they try to get back up, they proc everyone's attack of opportunity, and we end up winning. You can heal yourself, though. Drink until fully healed. Oh, copy that to your spellbook, I guess. Oh wait, I'd made this mistake before, didn't I? Yep, it's on your rogue. You're on your rogue list, and you'll never be able to cast it. Fair play. I knew that was the case. Law Nature, dead horse. This horse clearly belonged to the missing crusaders. Okay. Let's give ourselves some other buffs. The 1 minute per level ones, at least.
I do things my way.
Warjif, give yourself shield. Give Nest shield as well. And Albrig. And you might as well give it to Fenris too. I might actually spread the formation out a little bit. Everyone's a bit closely packed together, aren't they? So I think I'm going to move... I'll move Darren up to the front rather than Warjif, because Warjif's a bit squishier. He's better in a more ambushy position. Myself mirror image and give Nest the intelligence buff.
I take from the rich and
And
take
Nest.
from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality.
Give yourself Cat's Grace and Blur. Cool. Let's keep looking around. Seems like a fairly tranquil area. Bear carcass. It looks like the bear was killed using magic, and ice magic at that. Aww. And these cubs are left on their own. We're not going to kill the cubs. Absolutely not. Oh. Okay, wait, hold on. That's pretty big.
Stay on your toes.
Nest. Actually, no, not first before we do that.
Restless. I wonder why.
Ember, you can... Actually, no, Darren. Give Bull strength to Albrig. And to Fenris. And give yourself Divine Weapon Favour. Might as well give Shield of Faith to Albrig as well. Okay. And Arushale, you can give yourself your buffs too. Right. Now let's go and attack this thing.
Time to rob them of their treasure.
Oh, it's like an ent. An angry one. Blighted tree ant. Which feels like a, you know when they do like the, legally allowed. It's a, legally distinct, ent. That's what that is. Woljif, do... You've already got mirror image, haven't you? Okay, you just stay where you are for now. Ember, do Evil Eye on the thing. It's immune. That's fine. Do we still have prayer active? No. Just give us another prayer, Darren. Ivu, you can... Yeah, still hang back, that's fine. Take a shot, Arushale. And Albrig, you... yeah, move into range. Okay, now we can actually do stuff. Enchant your weapon nest. And do a shocking grasp attack. Would you if you run up and stab him? Oh no! I don't want to kill the bear cubs. No, that's made me sad. Give Woljif a bite attack. Okay, Darren, see if Fenris can trip it up. That's what we want to see. Hmm. The character Fenris became diseased. Okay.
Prepare yourself.
I don't like having to kill the bear cubs. I was just trying to kill the tree. Did anyone else get a disease? No, just Fenris. Oh, it's only going to last 21 seconds. Oh, but it does strength damage. Okay. Yeah, we want to cure that then. I think we have a scroll. We have scrolls of cure disease. Oh, we've only got one though. Okay, maybe we'll hold off then. Okay. We'll just see how much damage that does, and then we can always cure the damage. The writing in common reads, "So that young ears may heed old wisdom, we hide it, scattered among many caches. Youth enjoys guessing and seeking." Okay. I guess we should keep an eye out for some hidden caches.
Precisely.
I don't know why the bear cubs attacked us. The statue is decorated with runic script. There we go, Nest. The inscription in Hallet, the language of old Sarkorian, says, "May you be forever joyful, Lady of the Sun." I feel like because we've got Albrig, we should be able to pass that implicitly, shouldn't we? Someone brings flowers to the statue regularly. Some bouquets are dry, while others are a little wilted, and one is fresh. So people are coming here regularly then.
This is my kind of work.
Good work, Wooljeff.
Always watch your back.
We must stop this war. There is no hope, only us. The gods have abandoned.
The mutilated body undoubtedly belongs to one of the missing crusaders. His killers didn't even bother to strip him of his gear. Okay, so we found our crusaders. Not in the best of conditions, it seems. Now, who would do this? Maybe demons? Or maybe someone else. Maybe whoever's leaving the flowers would do this. Let's go this way. Well, there are some demons, so maybe it is them. A squad of demons. You don't need 2 strike in 2 slots, Wooljeff. Bring false life down here. Try greasing them. Arushale, take a shot.
Guide my hand.
Good start, good start. Nest, do mirror image.
Your death awaits.
Ooh. Perfect. Oh, they're sneaking attack on Albrig a lot, aren't they? Just try and kill him, Albrig. Thank you. Ember, you do a scorching ray.
Distract them from me.
Okay, one's down. Finish this one.
Is what I was made for.
Perfect.
Cover me.
While I remember, Wooljeff, get rid of the grease, or we will all slip on it. Standing stone.
Success.
Text in Hallet. When gazing at the stars, do not forget to look at what is right in front of you. Okay. Got some loot. Let's go and see what is around this way then, I guess. Okay, so there's something down there. But we won't go and check it out yet. And we'll stay on this upper path. Oh, I think this is an Azata thing. Reinvigorate the land. It is using our nature power. Beautiful. There you go, it's if the demons were never here. Okay, there's some sleeping Smilodons there. Why is it not letting us go around that way? Okay, we'll maybe get them later.
Careful now.
We could always go have a look down here. Now, this seems a bit suspicious. Brazen Whip. While this item is active, all creatures summoned gain 1 extra attack per round. However, the wearer is under the slow spell effect. We're not really summoning creatures. I'm going to leave that. Because at the moment, I'm not sure it's safe. Nest, turn on your weapon enchantment. And do an Instrument of Freedom. Does decent damage, doesn't it? Orgif, has your mirror image worn off? It has. Give yourself another one. Oh, it doesn't look like it has. Now you've just doubled up. Arushale.
Your peace.
Oof. Bulbrig's not in the best spot. Do another prayer, Darren. Okay, do Evil Eye on this one. And then do a Shocking Grasp Nest. Amazing.
Time to share your treasures.
Finish it off. Okay, well I remember Ulbrig, you can chug some potions. Great. There's a cave here. I imagine it's going to be full of Smilodons. That's the impression I get. Just look at this! Ulbrig shakes his head sorrowfully. You know there was a time when Sarkorian was teeming with griffins, and now. Do you know what kind of creature built this nest? A griffin. I was overjoyed to find it till I realised it's been abandoned for 100 years or more. All that's left of the eggs are bits of shell. I'm sorry. Thank you. Ulbrig tugs at his beard. Those demons weren't content with slaughtering the people. They killed the animals too, and the plants, and poisoned the earth itself. Why did they do that to us? Why? Griffins were worshipped as sacred animals in Old Sarkorian, weren't they? Well, how should I explain this? We don't go about faith the way townsfolk do in their temples. You know, this here is sacred, don't touch it, and that there is profane, do whatever you like with it. With a fence between the two. We don't have any animals that aren't sacred. You might think a hare was just a snack with a pair of ears, but God forbid you offend those who pray to the great hare. And then you have the griffin, a noble and beautiful beast, kin to Aravar. But if a griffin took to stealing horses from a village, you can be sure locals would make short work of it without a prayer passing their lips. Let's move on. Wait. There may be animals, but it still isn't right to just leave it all like this. Let me at least say a prayer for him. Ulbrig puts his hands together in a ritual gesture and mutters a prayer. Cool. Let's check out this cave, seeing as we're here. And be prepared for it to be full of Smilodons. Oh? Not what I was expecting. Morveg. You see a young crusader from the Everbright Crusaders. Commander, my name is Morveg. You might remember me, or my mentor Sia? Thank the gods you are here, I need help. An old temple of Gorum is here in this cave. I've come here for a weapon, a powerful weapon. It's a sword and it's stored down here. Master Sia would never agree to this, That's why I came in without him. Believe me, this relic will be very useful for fighting demons, but I can't get it alone. I need your help. Are you alright? Perception check passed. You notice the young man's pale and sweating face, but his voice is firm. I'm alright, Commander. Don't worry about me. What kind of weapon are you looking for? It's called the Fang of Malice. It's a sword devoted to Gorum. That doesn't sound good. A long time ago, in the times of Sarkorian, his shrine used to stand here. The Fang is the perfect weapon. With it, the crusaders will be invincible. Why do you need my help? There's a demon up ahead, a huge and horrible creature who I could never defeat by myself. The beast gobbled up my guide in one go. Help me kill the monster. People say that you can fight as well as cast spells. I don't know what to think about that. That wasn't a common thing for Sarkorians, but I know for sure that I can trust you. You're the tip of the spear that will pierce the poisonous heart of the wound. And then your mythic power. Everything points to you being the heroine everyone has been waiting for. Morveg's voice breaks. How did you come to know of this place? The young man proudly juts out his chin. I'm a Kellid. This place used to belong to my family. Or rather, my family took care of this shrine of Gorum. We were a clan of warriors. When we had to flee, we passed the memory of this shrine down through generations. Mothers would whisper to their babes the magic words to bring the lost relic back, so those children wouldn't forget those words even on their deathbed. Of course, I didn't know where exactly to look for the temple. I hired a guide. The demon finished him off in a split second, and I had to retreat in disgrace. If Siar was here, he'd tell you to go back to Dresden. Will you come back with me? The young man looks at you stubbornly. Master Siar doesn't understand me. No, I must fulfill my duty. Help me, and then I will return to Dresden. A dark shadow passes over the young man's face. I'll kill the demon. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I'm not strong enough for this fight. May Gorum bless you with his power. Morveg holds his talisman tightly, a straw wolf figure. He closes his eyes and begins to chant. Rorumgaba Toden Kata Gorum Laka. Well, we're not a typical crusader, so we're not going to question this too much, but something tells me this isn't the right kind of power. Standing stone. If you read all the admonitions, seek the reward in the heart of stone. I wonder if these riddles actually mean something, or if they're just bits of old kind of Sarkorian legends. Nothing over here. Oh. Is this the demon? Darachnim Devastator. Missed. Poison. Your character nest was poisoned. Okay. Was anyone else poisoned? I think it only lasts as long as you're actually in the fog. Yeah, it only lasts while you're in the fog. Good, good. Oh, Darren's stunned. Nest, how badly poisoned? Yeah, it's still just an in the fog effect. Move here, and then we can definitely spare a haste for this.
Wrong with the spell here.
Get everyone out of the cloud. Ember, come over here and do Evil Eye on the demon. Ivy, come out and attack. You two, Ulbrich. Arushale, come out here and then do Sense Vitals. Don't you dare try to hit Ivu. She's too small for you. Oh, no, not quite, but close enough. Come on, Darren. Okay, we're whittling through its mirror image at least. Enchant your blade again, Nest. And do just a standard touch of fatigue attack. Amazing. You create a 50-foot long... the flame snakes... The fire snake affects all enemies in the line, avoiding allies. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Didn't work. Oh, 7 attacks from Ivu while she's under haste. If more than 3 hit, that'd be nice, but can't have everything. Okay, Ruchelate. 4 shots. Okay, it's dead. It's gonna die. Amazing. Here's Morveg. You defeated him. Follow me, the temple is very near. I have a bad feeling about this. This isn't even what we came here to explore. An amulet? I think that's a Mighty Fists amulet. Oh, let's have a look at what that is. Elemental imbuement. Whenever the wearer of this robe suffers elemental damage, for the next round any spell cast by the wearer, if it deals the same kind of elemental damage, deals +2 damage per dice rolled. Is that better than what Nesta's got on currently? Yes. I think it's more likely that we'll make use of that than the +1 defense against fear. We'll give that to Warjiff. Seeing as he has a tendency to run away from things. Shrine of Gorum. Okay.
I'm the best.
2 enter, 1 leaves. That is the law of our bloody temple. Rejoice, Gorum, when our blood runs over the stones. Again. Oh, okay, man. You've made yourself huge. Rogmabar, Torden Katar, Gorum Lank. There's something very suspicious about this. Morveg. The young man takes the black sword. His body trembles. Morveg's muscles bulge. They are growing, bulking like froth in a boiling pot. You see a horrible wound on his stomach that the young man was obviously hiding from you. Now it is a gaping, bleeding hole filled with arm-thick snakes. His intestines. Morveg's voice is deep, animal-like. Fang of malice. The weapon of those who lived by war. The weapon blessed by Gorum. The fang will make its owner a deadly, almost invincible warrior that hungers for battle. A warrior who won't retreat, betray, or desert. For battle will become their reason for living. Man becomes weapon. Ciar would say such a transformation is a sin. He doesn't understand, but you will. You will understand what a powerful weapon I'm giving you. I will show you its power. Prepare to fight. Even now, dying, weak, I am invincible. Rorum Gbar Todem Katar. The giant points the black sword at you. Stop, warrior. Do you think you don't fear death? You simply don't know what it is you should be afraid of. What if you succeed and kill an innocent person? What if you win? Believe me, that is a far worse fate than death. You're wounded, I'll help you. The lad gives you a grim smile. Too late. A piece of the Darachni's stinger is deep in my guts. It is oozing poison. Only skilled healer priests in Dresden can take it out, but I won't make it to the city. Anyway, it's all right. I'm a Kelid. I'm a warrior. I'm not afraid of dying. What is this sword? This is the Fang of Malice. The one who takes it into battle will be devoted to war forever. The sword increases the power of its owner and banishes the other thoughts from their mind. Only anger and a desire to fight remain. Forever. The owner of the Fang will never return home. She will look for more and more battles.
Gorham's power comes through the sword, turning the warrior into its servant, invincible and mighty. Can you imagine the good this weapon could do in the war against the World Wound? How about a dozen of them? They forged a lot of them in Sarkoris. You just have to find similar temples and arm your crusaders with them.
You said something in the Kellid tongue. What does it mean?
This is the language of Sarkoris. 2 will enter, 1 will leave. That's what priests of Gorham used to say when they entered this shrine. Then they conducted a solemn rite and fought to the death for his glory. Today, we too will appease Gorham with a fierce battle.
You've lured me here, why?
First, I just wanted to bring the Fang to you in Dresden, but I almost died in my fight with the demon and resigned myself to my fate. But then you came. What a stroke of luck.
Madness gleams in Morveg's eyes.
I will show you what the Fang of Malice is capable of. You are the commander. You must understand that our war is more important than foolish prejudice. Defeating demons is worth any sacrifice.
No, I don't want this. I won't fight you. A wild bear's roar comes out of the lad's chest.
Gorham!
Oh dear. Okay. Do we still have our intelligence? No, we don't have our intelligence buff anymore. I guess it doesn't last as long because it's Walgif casting it, isn't it? Okay, Walgif, you move up. Darren, give us a prayer. Good thing all those missed. Not too impressed at the moment. Do a frigid touch. Ivu come up. Yeah, do 4 attacks, Arushale.
Pain, I feel no pain.
Couldn't read all that. Ember, you move up and do Evil Eye. Trusted Evil Eye. Albrig, you come up as well. Hit him. Walgif, do 6 attacks.
This power, behold and fear the power.
No, you died. Or you lost. The giant drops to one knee heavily. Something dark, throbbing and disgustingly alive falls out of the wound in his stomach.
My wound, it's too deep. I'm dying. But you saw what I was capable of, even on the verge of death. Many such weapons were made in Sarkoris. The Fang of Malice, the Fang of Despair, Envy, Suffering, Futility. All of them are interconnected, just as warriors in a unit are tied by the bonds of brotherhood. Take my sword and give it to the priests. Their prophecy will point you to other fangs. Arm your crusaders with them, and victory will be yours.
A tiny object slips out of the giant's hand, a little straw wolf.
Give this to Siar, and tell him I did everything I could. I hope he can forgive me.
Convulsions racking Morveg's body indicate that the end is near. Ember looks at Morveg with a radiant, soothing smile. Don't worry, it will all pass soon. You won't be in pain anymore. Is there anything you want me to do for you? The young man grimaces.
I'm a little scared. Can you sing me a song? The one my mother sang to me. The whistle of the bowstring calls the vultures to the feast. Do you know it?
Ember shakes her head sorrowfully. No, I don't know it. I'm sorry. It's a song about war, right? I don't know many songs about war. Lad, you've made a mistake. You should have lived. Morveg gives you a sad and forgiving smile.
Too bad. You don't understand either. To understand, you need to feel the pain of our ill-fated Sarkoris.
Darren. In summary, he fled from the guardship of noble paladins just to die in an ancient, dusty dungeon. I feel pity for the boy, but not much. The fury raging in the young man's eyes fades slowly. His body goes limp. What was it he said at the end? This power, behold... Oh, it's just the same stuff he was saying during the fight. Okay. Do a little nature check. Judging by the scrapes of mouldering clothes, these two dead men were Sarkorian priests of Gorham. Their positions indicate that they died fighting each other. Something tells me we shouldn't take that. The altar of Gorham, the god of battle, radiates an aura of unrelenting fury which even the world wound has failed to dampen after all these years. Oh, I should have read that. Maybe it says something about what we're about to pick up. Arveg's note. Grulhild, I know you have decided to go to Odden. It is your decision, but think about Ranhild. Pelora will not protect you any better than Gorham will. You keep saying that our family must be together, but will you make it to the temple before the demons catch up to you? If you change your mind, I left enough supplies for you to get to Mendev. Your loving brother, Arveng. No. I don't know what to do. Should we take the sword? Try picking this Walgif.
You ask me.
Ugh.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Okay, a lockpick did it. Deception check.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Oh, we got quite a few things here. Fang of Malice. Whenever the wielder of this +3 Furyborn Greatsword is under the rage effect, she does not suffer from the usual penalties. I don't know if there's actually a downside to picking it up or not. But, well, we've done it, haven't we? We've picked it up.
That's easy.
Okay. I feel like for narrative reasons we maybe should have left it, but I guess the guy did give his life so that we might get the sword. Is there a kind of quest related to the Sword of Valor? Yeah, Morveg is dead. He wanted CR to know of his achievements or his treachery, depending on one's perspective. Okay. Maybe CR will tell us to destroy it or something. I didn't realise that extra side quest was in there. I forgot. Like I said, I think I said at the start of doing this playthrough that the further through the game we get, the less familiar I am with it. So at the beginning couple acts I'm quite familiar with, and I'm fairly familiar with Act 3, but not to the extent that I am with the first two. And Act 5 I hardly know anything about, really. Oh, there's a bunch of demons here. Okay. A morbid Gibraleth. Ugh. Nasty. Do you mirror image, Warjif?
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Nest. Come and attack. Use a force punch attack. I think these warrant using a bit of extra push.
Stab their backs.
Oh, they've got like whips. Is that their tongue? Ugh. That's nasty. Back Walgif up Arushale. Prayer, Darren. Ember, do a scorching ray on this one. Oh, we should actually have a look and see, because we've got a bunch of daggers since we traded out Walgif, so we should see if we've got any better daggers than the ones he has. Just do a... Oh, enchant your weapon. Just do a touch of fatigue attack. And miss all of them, it seems. Okay. Oh, those whips are nasty. I don't like these things. They're gross. Pick the lock.
This is my kind of work.
Always watch your back.
Standing stone.
Success!
He who is not curious will never know what it is to be truly alive. But curiosity killed the cat, no? I guess they maybe don't have that saying. Okay. Guard. The somber, scarred warrior guarding the gates to the settlement almost chokes when he sees you. Stop! Stop, you monster! You've some nerve just showing up outside the walls of Wintersun like this. Why are you glaring at me? Do you think you can avoid the wrath of the Lady of the Sun? Who are you calling monster? No, I said I was going to stop the list, didn't I? Who are you calling monster? This is a very nice group of warriors and their very nice dragon. But this nice dragon can take a chunk out of anyone who calls her friends bad names. Oh, this reminds me, I need to actually talk to... I keep forgetting that you can actually talk to Finian. So I need to speak to him. Is that our guests are welcome in Wintersun now? I remember you used to be famed as the most hospitable clan. People used to say visitors to Wintersun never leave empty-handed. What happened? There may be a war going on, but the spirits won't praise you for turning feral on folk. Who told you that hogwash about Wintersun? Someone's having a laugh at your expense, friend. 100 years later, the Wintersun clan is still the same. Same hideous mugs, same filthy clothes, and the same as before. The stench of unwashed armpits hits you from 100 paces away. And they even greet their guests the same way, with spits and insults. Everyone knows there's bad blood between the Olesks and Wintersun clans. Way back when, somebody hoarded the good land or somebody stole a cow, and that was that. Enemies for 100 generations. But I've heard only good things about this clan. I reckon they've as much good to say about Olesks as you do about them. You're right. Except when they talk, they lie. But when I talk about those unwashed windbags, I'm speaking nothing but the truth. I know nothing about this place. Who are you and what is this settlement? You're awfully inquisitive for demons, aren't you? You must have only just crawled out of your abyss, since you don't know what's what. Is that it? Well, know this. You're at the walls of Wintersun, the final bastion of the defenders of Sarkorian. The mighty Marvek rules here, the greatest of all warriors ever to be born in this land. And we are protected by the Lady of the Sun, a sorceress whose powers are so great that she could incinerate an army of your kind on the spot. Why are you talking to me like that? How else should I talk to filthy spawn of the abyss? But I suppose you're right. You're right. Time to let our blades do the talking. Both guards grab their weapons. Stop, children of Wintersun. The voice, soft and stirring, is coming from a statue adorning the gates. Stop! Do not raise your weapons. Let them pass. This creature is my guest. I shall keep an eye on her. None can harm the children of Wintersun within my domain. The warrior's face hardens. What? Let this monster into our village? When we're the last place standing against the demons now that Dresden's fallen? You heard the Lady of the Sun, dimwit. Let her pass. What's this demon going to do to us anyway? The Lady of the Sun has protected us all these years, and no abomination from the abyss has ever captured Wintersun, and it's not going to happen today either. The second guard squints at you grimly. Suddenly you hear a crash and screams from somewhere behind the buildings. Then comes a call of "Warriors to me!" Both guards throw a final steely look at you before leaving their posts and running towards the commotion. Only the wooden idol now remains to watch over the settlement's outskirts. So they seem to think we're demons. Interesting. What's going on? Why does that beautiful lady walk with monsters? They will eat her up. I heard a whole army... missed all that. It's a shame Maravok's the only one who's seen the castle in the clouds. I wish I could catch a glimpse of the lady's palace. It's too bad the Lady of the Sun only gave us one dragon. I'd love to have a whole herd of them. You have a dragon, eh? Me too. Have you heard the new ballad about the Lady of the Sun and Marvok? So beautiful, makes me want to weep. The song and the lady. Oh wow. Babu.
No crowding here, good neighbours, no crowding.
Sorry, caught my throat. A babu demon holding a pretty flower basket flashes a predatory grin.
Poor Dar is not himself. He lost his family in Dresden and has been drowning his grief in wine for the last few days. He always picks fights when he's drunk, and you know what a stonemason's fists are like.
He killed the boy! Cry voices from the crowd. Make way, neighbour, we'll put him in a cellar to sleep it off. The babu turns around and hisses at the culprit, a huge Baylor, at whose feet a young barbarian is lying covered in blood.
I'm so tired of you, neighbour Dar. Go home and stop ruining the fun for the rest of us.
Oh, what is he doing, hitting the poor flower girl? Dar, wake up, the Lady of the Sun won't have things like this happen in Wintersun. Oh. I guess there's that dragon they were talking about.
What the demon is going on here?
Marvok, a tall warrior with dark hair and grey eyes, stands between the humans and the roaring Baylor. He looks the fiend right in the eye.
Are you forgetting where you are? These lands are protected by the Lady of the Sun. Behave, or I, Marvok Grunhold, will throw you out of my town.
Baylor Darazand. The Baylor's laughter is booming.
You really think your beloved beauty can do anything to me? If I wanted to, I could break her neck, and yours, and your little worms, and the necks of every puny little human in the district. And then I'll pay a visit to the castle in the clouds, and clear out every sunny little follower. I'm sick of this game anyway. I'm leaving, for now.
Go about your business now. There's nothing to gawp at. The warrior bends down and picks up several of the flowers from the basket belonging to the babu. Babu. I don't know how to say that. He notices you, and his expression hardens infinitesimally.
Ah, the guest of my lady. I'm the chief of the Wintersun clan. You can take a look around if you wish, but you must visit me in the clan hall. It would be rude of you not to pay a proper visit to the master while you're in his house.
You're a bad man, and your dragon's bad too. But she did land very prettily on the tower. Maybe we could build a little tower like that for me in Dresden, so I can practice landing prettily.
What the puxy is going on here, people? Too much hebane and mushroom liquor. I knew Wintersun was a clan of fools and lowlifes, but this... Hold your tongue, beast, or I'll cut it down to size. Don't you dare go besmirching our clan's name. Don't even utter it with your vile mouth.
Demons are walking around your town like it's a home away from home. Maravok's mouth twists, like he's biting back a retort he desperately wants to deliver.
In that case, shouldn't be thanks be in order, demon? If not for the kindness of the lady, you would have been killed on the spot.
I came here to find out who killed my crusaders. Their bodies are lying at your shrine by the lake.
Maravok frowns. The lady's shrine is sacred to all the children of Wintersun. If someone has desecrated it with murder, they will be punished.
You're changing the subject. Maravok pauses.
I'm not used to talking in the middle of the town square. Come to my hall, honoured guest. We can speak there.
I accept your invitation, master.
Very well. I'll be expecting you.
Maravok nods and walks off. tension radiating from him with every step. It's a shame Maravok is the only one... Oh, yeah, we've already heard that bit of dialogue. I guess it just loops. Something very strange going on in this village. I like that they've given Ulbrig a bit of a history with this clan. Although I guess when we did his side quest and he talked to the stone that talks to other... that communicates with other Sarkorians, shouldn't it have contacted these guys? Unless maybe they don't count anymore or something. I heard a whole army of demons appeared at Dresden, and it was led by the most terrifying monsters. Let me tend to your wounds, brave warrior. You say you were guarding Dresden when the demons came? That is a demon. Hey friend, where are you going? Running away from us. So there's just demons hanging about in this village, and the villagers don't seem any the wiser to it, really. That's odd. Geshmira. A woman with a wealth of long dark hair stands by the statue, carefully touching the wood. Her long fingers slide along the smooth surface, searching for cracks and scratches. As you approach, the woman startles, tossing her head back, and you see her eye sockets are empty and scabbed over like old scars. Who's there? A stranger? I don't recognise your footsteps. I'm a guest of the Lady of the... I'm the Knight Commander of the Crusades. I've come from Dresden looking for my missing people. A visitor from the outside? And a crusader too? The woman exclaims enthusiastically, but then she seems to falter, quirking her head like she's trying to listen to something. Her fingers tremble nervously. What do you want to talk to me about? Who are you? What happened to your eyes? My name's Geshmira. I was a senior woodshaper in Wintersun, a woodcarver or a sculptor, as you would call it. My level of skill is not bestowed to everyone. We woodshapers do not consider wood to be just a material. We do not make something out of it. We give the wood a new birth. We reveal its beauty in a new form. I come from an ancient line of craftsmen and women, and I swear that I have done everything to avoid bringing shame to my ancestors' memory. I strove to preserve beauty even amidst the chaos, which is what the demons had turned Sarkoris into, aided by the traitor Arilu. But one day my gift failed me. At the request of Maravok, our clan chief, I was tasked with carving a statue of the Lady of the Sun. But no matter how hard I tried, instead of a beautiful elf, my chisel again and again revealed a hideous monster in the wood. Maravok flew into a rage when he saw my work, Geshmira says, her voice quieter now. He personally cut out my eyes as punishment. The journeymen were given the task of finishing the statue. The clan did not turn its back on me, of course. The children of Wintersun do not drive out their own, even those who have transgressed before the entire community. They allowed me to do simple carvings and take care of the statues. That is how I have lived since that day.
These aren't the actions of a Sarkorian chieftain. Not even the actions of a backwater despot or bandit lord. Only a madman could do something like this, or a man bewitched.
Tell me about this settlement. This place was once the capital of the Wintersun clan. Yes, the capital. In the glory days of old Sarkoris, the clan controlled vast swathes of land with several settlements and many farmsteads. But when that accursed Arilu opened the world wound, the clan began to wither, like a sapling that had been chopped at the roots. When the world wound opened even wider and the blight reached this land, the children of Wintersun either died defending their homes or left in search of a better life elsewhere. In the end, all that was left was this one settlement. Only the toughest, most stubborn people were left, the ones who were prepared to survive and defend their land to their last breath. But even they would have perished if not for the Lady of the Sun. Since she came here, demons hadn't dared attack Wintersun. Life is hard here, the soil is weak, and the animals to hunt are few and far between. But it is our home. If we leave our homes and we stop singing our songs, the memory of Sarkoris will die too.
So that's how it is. Ulbrig lowers his head. The Orlesks had an old feud with Wintersun, but that doesn't mean you deserve such a fate.
Tell me about the Lady of the Sun. Maravok, the leader of the Wintersun clan, met her on a hunt many years ago when he was a young man. People say it was love at first sight, and the Lady of the Sun left her magical castle in the clouds to live with Maravok in a humble hut. The Lady of the Sun is a powerful sorceress. She gave Maravok his hunting dragon and has protected Wintersun against the demons all these years. I mean, there's demons hanging around your town. Ever since she came here, not a single demon has attacked this place. Magic users were feared in Sarkorian in the old days, and for good reason. If you remember that cursed witch who brought all these calamities down on us. But we trusted the Lady of the Sun and accepted her as our protector. Although it was not an easy decision.
I've been wondering whether this self-proclaimed lady is an oglin or a sorceress. Turns out she's both. She's beguiled the chieftain, took his mind and put a spell on the whole village too. Or just wait until I get my hands on her.
Sorry, I'm going to take a drink quickly. All this talking is sore for the throat. There's something strange going on in Wintersun. Your fellow villagers call me a monster while they themselves converse with demons like it's nothing. Demons? Within these walls? That's not possible. The Lady of the Sun promised to protect us. Besides, the settlement has old ruins that start to flicker when demons approach. Even if the monsters had tricked us somehow by disguising themselves. The stones would have warned us about the danger, and my people wouldn't be caught dead chatting to our sworn enemies. Geshmira frowns as though puzzling something out. I've been looking for missing crusaders and found their bodies at the shrine of the Lady of the Sun. Bodies at the shrine? That is very strange. The children of Wintersun are no enemies of the crusaders, and no one would dare sully the Lady of the Sun's shrine with the blood of allies. Maravok always keeps the shrine adorned with flowers for the lady, along with his trophies, slain demons. The woman is silent for a while, gathering her thoughts. Listen, stranger. There is something odd happening in Wintersun, it's true. The Lady of the Sun promised us protection, and demons truly never have attacked the settlement. But there are visitors that come here from the outside. They come often, and they look like crusaders, merchants from Mendev, scholars from Absalom, our kin of the lady from her castle in the clouds. Some of them even live here long term, and every single one of them acts strangely. They talk to us like there's some great joke and we're not in on it. And sometimes there are rougher types who do something wild. I've tried broaching the topic with people I trust, but they either don't believe me or they're afraid to speak openly. Maravok does not permit any doubts about him or the Lady of the Sun or her guests. And there's something else. Grief wells up in the woman's voice. Every few years someone in the village goes mad. It's usually one of our guards or hunters who go out on forays to kill demons. They either start weeping, begging for forgiveness, or they attack their neighbours. The clan doesn't turn its back on its children. That's why these mad people are only put outside the settlement's walls. But everyone now believes that they're beyond helping. They're mad and angry at the entire world. A secret horror gnaws at the soul of Wintersun, but I can't see it or find out what it is. I don't know how to help you solve it, friend. All I can give you is this piece of advice. Check our runestones. They should warn us about demons in the vicinity, and if they are not doing that, then there is some evil at work here. If you want answers quickly, go straight to Maravok. He is the only person who has been to the castle in the clouds, and he even had a key to it hidden somewhere. He knows more than anyone else. But watch yourself. Maravok is a mighty warrior, quick to anger and ruthless, and the limits of the Lady of the Sun's powers are entirely unknown. Thank you for talking to me. Farewell. So she seems a bit less wrapped up in all this than her neighbours. Let's try and examine the rune stones. We might learn more. How strange. This stone is supposed to detect demons nearby. Well, that's cool. Arishle comments on it. How strange. This stone was supposed to detect demons nearby, but I'm right here and it's silent.
Success.
Wind uproots a single tree, but dies down in a thicket. Stand shoulder to shoulder with your clansmen like trees in a forest. Let's examine the runestone. This runestone is a fake. It has no power to detect demons. Okay. Are there more? Hush-a-bye, baby, drift off to sleep. When you're big and strong, you'll make demons weep. Oh, she's singing to a quasit. That's not a baby lady. Oh, just you wait till your mama gets back, you little menace. I'm a neighbourly woman, but you sure are a restless little thing. Yeah. I don't doubt. Okay, there's the clan hall. We're not going to go in there right away. I want to see if there are more rune stones, or yeah, just searching that one's... Oh, there you go. This runestone was smashed and the piece is carefully hidden.
Careful now.
So the real runestones have been broken and fakes put in its place. Seemingly useless fakes as well.
That's easy.
Should we go... Let's go talk to Geshmira before we talk to the clan chief. Because I suspect he's in on it, isn't he? What do you want with the blind Geshmira, stranger? The runestones were broken and replaced with fakes. So, demons truly can roam here, and no one even suspects because we had faith in the stones. The stones' warning and in the Lady of the Sun's protection. The only thing we can do is go to Maravok and demand answers. I want to believe that he has been deceived and will act on behalf of his clan when you show him your proof of the betrayal, and the destruction of the runestones is a true betrayal of our clan. There are 3 in total. Yeah, we already heard about that. Thank you for talking to me. Okay, so we figured that out. Now let's go talk to... let's go talk to this guy. 'Cause something's amiss. Oh, there's a standing stone here.
Success.
Rely on your own strength, on your cunning, on your true arrow, on your sharp blade, on the aid of the spirits, on the vow of the priests, but never rely on divination. Okay. I like those little bits of, I guess, Sarkorian texts or wisdom or however you'd put it. Maravok, we have a bone to pick with you. Yeah, he's got a dragon and demons flanking him. The mighty Maravok sits on a dais covered in pelts. In one enormous hand he is holding a single flower, and his face wears a grim expression. Sarkorian Ranger. Chief, we've brought the traitor. A tall female warrior drags a stumbling woman with empty eye sockets into the hall. We have several witnesses who says she was slandering the Lady of the Sun and her guests, and she even urged her neighbours to spy on them. Hand me the axe. Maravok's voice is grim. I have been very patient with you, Geshmira. You dared to dishonour the Lady of the Sun, our happiness and protection. You didn't repent. You only nursed your malice in secret. I see now that taking your eyes was not enough. This time I will take your hands. Finian. What are you doing here, you blackguard? Raising your hand against innocents? You've earned the ancestors' wrath for sure. It's a bad thing to raise your fists against the clan elder, but I really want to smack you one. Ember. These nice people are afraid. So much fear. But they're not fighting against the ones who frighten them. They're punishing the weak and defenceless for their fear. Just like always. Just like always. Just like always. Her voice drops to a barely discernible whisper. Ulbrig. So, you're Maravok, eh? Let me guess. Kvereg's grandson, or his great-grandson. You have Kverek's impudent, shifty little eyes, and you give the same moronic orders. This is what happens when a clan decides that power should be inherited and not earned. Maravok, you knew my great-grandfather. Maravok stares at Ulbrig in surprise. The name Kvereg must have caught him off guard. Of course I did. Ulbreg Olesk knew your whole clan, from the biggest thieves to the smallest crooks. Boy, did I give your people a good walloping in the Battle of Goatford. Ha! I've heard stories about the Olesks. Your grandfathers told...
Our grandfathers told us it was a clan of drunks, liars, and half-wits. But I wasn't aware they also harboured demons. Enough of your deceit, monster. Shut your mouth, and don't open it without my permission.
Oh, their voices are starting to blend. Stop. You're busy inflicting violence on the weak and powerless while someone has destroyed your runestones and replaced them with fakes. She's not lying. Our talismans have been destroyed and can no longer warn us about demons. The smashed pieces were hidden in the walls of our settlement, and replicas that have no magical properties were put in their place. My chief, open your eyes. Can't you see what's going on under your own roof?
That is a serious accusation. Chief, permit us to investigate. We'll return shortly and, if this madwoman is lying, your punishment will be doubly justified. When Maravok gives his nod of assent, the warriors stride out of the hall. You feel the weight of Maravok's gaze on you. You succeeded in luring my guards away, but it won't change anything. It's good you came. Saves me from chasing you all round Wintersun. Here in this hall is a place of power, for me and my lady. I will kill you here, and then go with my people to Dresden and hand it over to its rightful masters. Warriors of Wintersun, attack!
Yeah, he knew what was going on the whole time. Okay, here we go. Warjif, give Nest the intelligence buff. Oh, he's made himself pretty... Oh, he's got throwing axes. That's nasty. That dragon's nasty too. Ivu, have a dragon off. Did you just do something to Nest? Oh, she's staggered. That's annoying. Ulbrig, attack the demon first. You're more likely to be able to do some serious damage. Okay, Nest, use haste.
Desna, guide my hand.
Arushale, do you still have your buffs active? No, you don't. That's okay. Oh, the dragon's called Beverak. Darren, pray. Okay, Ember. Try a Phantasmal Killer on this demon. See if it works. Nope. Sad. Okay, Warjif. See if you can kill this demon. Yes, good job. Oh. He's doing a lot of damage to Nest. Okay, Ivu. Attack the bigger dragon. No luck, bless you. Wow, no luck at all. Okay. Ulbrig. You also attack the dragon. Nest, do a... Or enchant your blade first, and then do a force punch attack on the dragon. Oh, great. Critical hit. The rest missed. That's fine.
I will resist.
Try and kill it. Come on. Close. Oh, Darren, I never turned on Archon's Aura for you, did I? Go and attack the dragon now. There you go. Good job. Ember, do Evil Eye on Maravok. Maravok. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names a bunch. No, I definitely mispronounced some.
Time to share your treasures.
Okay, Warjif, you move up.
This is my chance to run.
Oh, okay. Nest is dead. Well, maybe not dead, but downed. That's a shame. Ruchelet hit him. Okay, his mirror image is gone at least.
Precision.
Darren? I don't think you stand much of a chance, mate. Do a cure moderate wounds on Nest, Ember.
Yes.
Oh, he has like an area of effect damage.
Cover
Okay.
me, all right?
That's why we like having so many attacks of opportunity. Anytime somebody and outflank, because anytime somebody crits, everyone does an attack of opportunity, and then that meant the dog tripped him up, and then when he got back up, everyone did another attack of opportunity. So it all stacks very well. Well, we beat him. My lady, don't leave me! Don't leave me! Oh, he's running. Okay. Deal with the rulers of Wintersun. We will do just that. Darren, heal us up first. What does Geshmira have anything to say? I see what others cannot discern. I know what others cannot learn. My hand is guarded by skill of centuries. My soul I guard against the fetters. Woljif, get us in here. Thank you. Okay, he's gone out the back, it seems.
Precisely.
Is this the dragon's bath or something? It's like a pool of swimming pool with ice. Yeah, I guess that's where the dragon lives. Secret passage. Where has he run off to? There he is. Maravok. The wounded Maravok is shivering as if from fear. He tries to take the human skull from the plinth in front of the Lady of the Sun statue, but his weakened grip spasms and the skull rolls towards you, stopping at your feet. The warrior watches it with stricken eyes, muttering, "Key," before turning to the statue. "My lady, my love, forgive me. I failed you. I lost. Didn't even keep the key safe after you gave it to me. Come, protect our Wintersun, but if you can't take me away, take me to your castle in the clouds." Maravok's prayer does not go unanswered. A shadow, unnaturally narrow and trembling, separates from the Lady of the Sun statue and floats above the floor. A delicate hand, or maybe a claw, reaches out and touches the slumped head of the dying warrior with a soft, almost tender gesture. Jerebeth. And then you hear an airy, otherworldly voice directly in your mind. "Why are you mortals so fond of breaking other people's toys?" Finian. "So you're the rot that's festering in Wintersun. You're a despicable beast, and you don't deserve any other name. My kinsmen, my neighbours have suffered because of you. Death would be too light a punishment for you, scum." "Well, well, well. And here I thought this lady must be a stunning beauty to have befuddled Maravok like that. And you're just a fly, just a speck on the wall." "So you're the Lady of the Sun." That's what they call me here," replies the insect-like shadow. "But you may call me by another name, Jerebeth." "What have you done to these people?" "I merely planted a few ideas in their heads." Laughter, high and abrasive like a buzzing insect, reverberates in your mind. "It is elegant in its simplicity. I made all the people of Wintersun see demons as humans, elves, dwarves, and they see real mortals as demons. They live in a topsy-turvy world where the lands of the Worldwound are teeming with brave crusaders, and where Dresden was recently captured by an army of hideous monsters from the abyss. If your firebrand Queen Galfrey were to show up here, the people would take her for one of Discari's spawn and try to slay her on the spot. And the children of Wintersun already have so much blood on their hands. Every weary traveller who happened to discover this mortal oasis in the midst of the scarred lands of the Worldwounds, who rushed with brimming hope towards its walls, died at the hands of the clan, and they all fervently believed that they were fighting demons.
I told you it was all a fair spell. I said so from the start, but nobody listened. You just laughed. Now who's laughing?
Why did other demons visit here? There's no other place in all the Worldwound like my little Wintersun. I don't allow other demons to kill the people in my domain. Instead, they come here to play. They shrug off their demon guise and pretend to be mortals. Even Lady Noctula in the Midnight Isles does not offer such exotic amusements. You should find this all very familiar. You intuitively understand that these last words were not addressed to you. The demon has clearly allowed you to hear them as a curtsy. For you too are playing at being human. Isn't that so, succubus? No. You have created a tawdry parody of what I strive to be. You have made them believe anything, performed any number of miracles for them. You could have made them believe anything, performed any number of miracles for them. You could have made their dreams come true, but all you did was poison their minds against their fellow mortals. You may have the powers of a demon, but you have little when it comes to intellect, as befits an insect, says Arushale. You don't seem afraid at all, monster. What's to stop me from killing you here and now? Maravok's shoulders convulse. He struggles in vain to stand to shield the insect-like shadow from you. I will fly off to my sanctum faster than you can blink. Besides, are you ready to doom all of Wintersun to a horrible fate? Asks the sly voice in your head. You probably want to open the poor barbarian's eyes to the truth, but you can't do that without my help. Even if you do, by some miracle, find a way to do it, the children of Wintersun will have to live with the knowledge of what they've done all these years. They will recall every murdered crusader and traveller that they plunged their spears into, or burned on a ritual pyre. Many of them will not survive the truth you will inflict on them. The rest will be cut down by demons, for I am the only one protecting them from such a fate even now. But I have a better solution. I will change the clan so that from this day forth they will see true mortals and demons alike as humans. I will make them believe that the Crusaders have won a final resounding victory, that peace now reigns in the Worldwound, and that all the demons have been driven back to the abyss. Every last one. Wintersun will remain a peaceful oasis in the midst of chaos, a neutral territory where neither crusaders nor demons will cross swords in battle. I will get to keep my wondrous domain, and your crusaders will never perish here again. What do you say to that, Commander? Oh, I don't know. So there's something for the Aeon here, but we're not the Aeon. So I can let them live in, be at peace for the price of a lie. No, we're all about freedom, aren't we? That's the Azata's way. Not a chance, you monster. You will free the people from your deception now, or you will regret it. Jerabeth hesitates. The demon's flat, insectoid visage is difficult to read, but her quivering mouth betrays her extreme tension. At last, a phrase rings in your mind. All right, I'll do as you say. Outside, a clamour starts to swell. 1, 2, a dozen voices cry out in astonishment, then horror.
No, not me, please,
rasps Maravok, struggling to lift his head off the floor. Gathering his strength, he barks out more clearly.
I do not need the truth. I do not want to lose you, my lady. I knew.
A crazed smile warps the warrior's face.
I guessed a long time ago you weren't who you seemed to be, but you brought peace to my people and me, and I kept your secret as best I could. I stamped out any suspicions, and the people who voiced them sometimes. I want to live in your light. I don't want to be without you.
Arushale turns pale and covers her mouth with her hand. Her ruby eyes are filled with undisguised horror. Darren, no matter how much I may despise those who serve as sycophants for the demons, there is some twisted beauty in this. The fellow is brave enough to be honest about what he wants. I do not know many people who are capable of that. You cannot read the emotions on the creature's horrifying face, half hidden by shadows. If it answers Maravok, it does wordlessly, directly in his mind. After a moment of silence, you hear a voice in your head. Give him to me. Take him if you want. Do I let her have him, or do I kill him? No, I don't want to give this flat. Take him if you want. Thank you, Commander. You are a curious creature, and it is just possible that we may see each other again. I'm returning to the Ivory Sanctum, the castle in the clouds as they call it here. You have a key to my home, but will you find out how to use it? I will be expecting your visit. Jerebeth's shadow disappears into the portal, and her departure spells the end of an era in the life of Wintersun. Geshmira the Carver is standing cowering against the wall. She's gone. I can feel it. I feel like something's changed. I will tell the people what you did for us, Commander. Yeah, we'll have to go and see that nothing too bad's happened. I guess we've got Maravok's throwing axes. That's okay. Let's go down and see how things are in the village. Maybe we can help defend them against demons. If the demons that are there have started attacking them, maybe we can defend them. The blind carver tosses her head back and gives you a slight bow. I recognise the sound of your footsteps, Commander. My wood-shaping skills are not what they were, but my hands remember what my eyes cannot see. Please accept this gift as thanks for listening to me and helping the children of Wintersun. Wardmaster's amulet. I wanted to tell you, our clan has started reviving its old crafts. We have goods to sell. Would you like to take a look? How is life in Wintersun now? It's like a bunch of time has passed, whereas oh, whoops, she's sitting backwards. We're not living, we're surviving. It's hard for us to understand and accept what happened. We need a few days to understand our lives anew. Let's take a look at your wares. We can at least sell some stuff. We'll sell all our useless weapons. Any armour, I guess. Never hurts to clear out the inventory. Perfect maneuver. We haven't really got any boots, have we? We're not going to spend 33,000 on it though. But I guess the village is okay if they've made her the chief. I think that's an improvement. Ah, my head. What are these memories? If it wasn't me, that wasn't me, it wasn't me. It's better to know the truth, no matter how painful it may be. Yeah, I guess there's mixed opinions, isn't there? Yeah. Hardship and struggle builds character. Wintersun will survive. It's got to. And we freed them from their from the demon's lies. It looks like they killed the demons that were there. Okay. I think I'm going to take a break. There's still a big chunk of this area left to do, so we will do that next time, I think. But we'll end off with a rest. Or do we need to rest?
I always have the upper hand.
We've still got a haste. Okay, well, I'll stop there. Next time we'll go and have a look at what the rest of this area has to offer. But I believe we've solved the mystery of the missing crusaders. Yeah, we need to go tell Elizabeth to actually finish the quest, but we've solved the mystery of what happened to them and freed Wintersun from the demon. I don't know if I maybe should have killed Maravek rather than let him go, but, well, not really let him go. We sent him to the demon realm, but it seemed to be what he wanted. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. But thanks for watching. If you want to keep following this series, you can subscribe. I'll be posting stuff daily. And leave a like or a comment if you're feeling generous. Thank you. See you later.